Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for Taurus for June 2022. Keep in mind it's general. Take what you feel resonates for you. Disregard the rest. And my friends, above all, never forget your personal power along this journey. The power that lies in the steps you take, the choices you make, all of this fun stuff. This is the power that lies at the tips of your fingers and the soles of your feet. So use this power to do wisely. So I'm just going to take a moment before we get in as well. I want to thank all my subscribers. I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates and you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. Please join this journey with me. I'd love to have you along the ride. So before I also get in, I'm going to take a moment to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides that would be here for the highest good of the entire collective to join us. I'm going to ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, as well as delivering messages that are for the most far-reaching, but again, only for the highest good of all of us, only top-shelf messages here today, my friends. So I have a few decks. I started off with the Moonology Oracle, and we're going to get a little bit of spiritual advice that Spirit would want us to know. Now they're yelling at me. Spirit's like making my stomach hurt. We're not going to use those right away. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle. So feels a whole lot better in my belly, and right under that we have balance and the third eye. So I think this is really using your intuition, right? Spirit's reminding me to tell you as well to keep in mind the connection between your body and your intuition, because here's again, when we get those nudges or when we get these tight feelings in our solar plexus, it's because your body or intuition is trying to tell us something. So I'm going to get a little bit of spiritual advice before we move into the cards today. Spirit, what messages would you like to have us know? So they want me to show you the bottom. There's no reversals here. So love begins. Let's get here. What I heard is the beginning of Cancer season as well. So this could be water, the first day of summer as well. You have fertility. For some of you, what I heard is this is a new baby. This is a pregnancy. This is new, something new that is creating a lot of meaning in your life. For others of you, this is, they're showing me underneath that was spiritual advice on the bottom there. So the other two cards we have Intuition and Triumph. And I think it's just going to be very important here. You probably have an idea, if you're feeling a lot of creative power, that there is something going on, there's something manifesting. For some of you, again, they're telling me, like, if you are fertile and you are able to make babies, and that's not something that you feel like you're ready at this time for, use protection, my friends. But if you are looking to have a baby, if you're looking to conceive, Spirit's like, this is the right time. And I have Beast Boy. I'm channeling Beast Boy again. I love it. But now's the time, yo. Now's the time. Plant that seed, yo. Plant that seed. And it's going to start with our heart first. And there's also what I heard is a power of intention. So we want to make sure that we're listening to our inner nudges. We're following our heart. And we're making sure that we are keeping that third eye open. That we are trusting and believing ourselves as well. Because I feel like your intuition is going to lead you to triumph on whatever it is. So if you're feeling creative nudges, if you're feeling like very passionate about something and you would like to experience more of this, go for it. Do what makes this river flow. Do what fills this cup up. I did a energy check-in yesterday, and that was the big thing, is to fill up our own cups, to make sure that we feel loved, we feel worthy, and we're feeling hella awesome within our own body, so that whenever this fertile energy, whatever we are going to create or whatever is coming to us, whenever it comes to us, we're in the most, what I heard is loving state. As well as there's something about nurturing. For some of you, whether you have kids or not, this could even be just making sure that you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing your inner child, and you're nurturing your babies, right? So following your heart, following the leads as well is what I get. So for a lot of you, this will be different. But this spiritual advice, or spiritual strength on the bottom with the Buddha as well, to me, again, this is this third eye is open, this connection where they actually do see the truth. So for many of you, what I heard is this could be within your love life. Depends. Take it how it resonates. So I keep wanting to touch my Moonology Oracle. I have them upside down, but I opened up to the last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. And last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. I think that your intuition is going to be guiding you along the way here, and it's just going to be really important to know that there's things in the ethers, and when you're picking up on vibes, what I heard is follow your own intuition. Now, and follow the leads. Again, there's something about this leads. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if this is a case that somebody's working on. But just like a detective, you'd want to follow each lead, because you don't know until you have experienced or investigated this option or this avenue, whether it's going to be right for you, or whether, depending on what the criteria is. So this could even be what I heard is jobs. This could also be with, in terms of romance, like just because you would go on a date with someone, or a blind date is what I heard with someone, doesn't mean that we have to stay with them. If they don't resonate on a soul level for us and we don't feel like they're a match, it's okay to say okay and move on. Again, like where is going on with this fertility for some of you as well, if we're having what I heard is more casual partners, or again, we're not quite sure about this partnership, this is where we want to make sure, I heard for some of you, double up on protection. But that is also, I feel like we need to love ourselves first enough so that when we do see some red flags around, we're knowing that even though it may hurt, what I heard is, and this is not for everyone, but if we have to walk away from a situation because we're following our leads, could be a job, could be a person, it may hurt, but if you feel like it's the right step for you, don't disregard those feelings, go for it, and know that what I heard is it's kind of like growing pains. This stuff's kind of part of the process, but it's going to help you grow immensely spiritually. And underneath that, they have patience, and partnerships are underneath here, because great love is worth the wait, great things are worth the wait. And I think for some of you, I heard marriage as well. For some of you, maybe what I heard is celibacy and like saving yourself for marriage and things like that. So this is also where I feel like whatever you're working on, the creative passion you have, it's going to create a whole lot of abundance and flow of abundance for you, regardless again of whether this is a tiny little human person, or if this is a newfound avenue, career avenue for you, love life, or just new way of being and existing in this world. So I have the Muse Tarot, and we're going to get some advice from Spirit, please, a little tarot wisdom. They like to throw it to the ground right now. The bottom is the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Materials. So this is great because this is pretty grounded. This is pretty rooted. Taurus, you are also earth energy, so I feel like it's also asking you to stay in your element. Stay in this physical. Yes, we are going to listen to our intuition, but we need to remember that we are still grounded on this earth plane. Some of us, this is responsibilities. But this is also, I feel like this is more like this creating this life we don't want a vacation from, or we don't need a vacation from, because it is already filling our soul up and filling our heart. So let's see what we have. The way these cards fell, you have the 10 of Materials, so the 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess in reverse. 10 of Pentacles, for me, this feels like it's something's blocking our vision, or something is blocking, I heard communication, even though this is grounded energy. If you see her, she has this light here, again connected to her intuition, and I feel like it's important to remind you guys about the power here. For some of you, you may be, what I heard is starting to get attuned to Reiki, or maybe interested in Reiki. You may be starting to really harness your own energetic powers as well. Spirit's reminding me that this is really hella important to ground yourself. And they're also asking me to tell you something like my mom taught me: when you're doing Reiki, after you're done, wash your hands and set your intentions that that energy is not on you, just so you're not traveling around with it. Maybe you want to clear it, but I think sometimes, especially if you're getting new into this, or if we're not being vigilant enough in our practices, if we don't clear that off of us, sometimes that can leave us feeling a little bit unstable and a little bit ungrounded. I love that there's a circle around this rose bush. And right now, where I live, there are so many flowering rose bushes and rose trees, and it's awesome. Roses are one of my favorite flowers. And we are in June, which is the official flower of June. So I think that it's important too, because what I'm hearing is from the Keeper of the Light Oracle, the ever unfolding rose. Things are always changing, they're always unfolding, and this is more layers of our being that we're, what I heard is being bearing witness to. So this is holding on to the pieces of our soul and the people around us that make it feel like home. And I feel like this is also asking us to be kind of flexible in the next little while. You have the Muse of Materials with the Eight of Materials, and this is what was hidden. This is, to me, this is the Muse of Pentacles, and this Muse is many things. It's inspiration, it's divine love, it's you, it's your soul, it's your calling. There's something here where, again, with this fertility, it's really, really grounding in your hopes and your desires and your dreams. And what I heard is, for some of you, they are coming true. Now, it's not just for some of you because your dreams, were actively working on them. They're coming true. It's just needing to get out of 3D timelines. What I heard is coming to a place of acceptance of what we have now, working towards our goals, but knowing that, again, with this patience and partnership under that, and the Four of Swords is under that, with rest and rejuvenation. For some of you, it's because this being in the reverse is we may have had to cull some of our social circle. Because I feel like this is also, with this Eight of Materials, this is asking us again to bear witness to our own leveling up. What lessons have we learned? Are we juggling something or too much that's not helping us? Is there people around us that are actually disempowering us or making us feel less and less worthy, or creating an environment of instability that's helping us not, like, keeping us from staying and feeling grounded? This is your power, my friends. So again, follow those nudges. And what was the leads? Follow the leads. Okay, so I'm going to say it because what I'm hearing with this High Priestess down here. I heard some of you may have a Judas. Okay, someone within this circle, again, who isn't working in your favor, who hasn't been, okay, if it's not for you, disregard it. But what they're going on about is, like, let's say that this circle, this tree, this circle, is all these people with powerful, positive intentions for growth, for beauty, and partnership and community. Let's say all these people here, that's what they've set their intention to do. They're showing me one person in this group doing the opposite. So, almost like in Harry Potter, when they think that, I think it's Slytherin, or I don't remember his name, the head of Slytherin, they think that he is trying to hurt Harry Potter because they see him moping. And they come to assumptions that he must be the one that's trying to do evil, let's just say, or trying to use dark magic against Harry Potter. And they try and to do this, and they come to find out that this was actually protection. There's someone here who it's like that. Now, I don't think that the person, if this resonates, I think you're gonna have an understanding or an idea who it is, and this is, again, is following those leads. But there may be someone, what I heard is, when you're happy and when things are working out for you, there may be someone around you who is not happy. So if you feel like there's somebody in your circle who's kind of working against you, this is a place where I feel like we need to come to nicely finding a way to discuss this and say, you know, I've noticed that when I come up with happy things or things are happening for me in my world, you don't seem happy for me. Or, you know, however it is, you need to piece this together and discuss it. But I do actually feel like it's going to take you voicing this, or if you're not going to voice it to the other person, this is going to be a slicey, dicey, chop kind of situation, because once you've shown your true colors, this could be something that's been happening for a long time. And what I heard as well is it's going to be somebody, even family, just again, depending, because with these 10 of Pentacles, who's tried to undermine you. Now, it may be this person may think that it's done with the best of intentions. It could be why I'm seeing, you know, the guy from Slytherin is because they assumed the worst of this person and he was protecting. Somebody could think that they're trying to protect you, but I feel like someone's trying to halt you and stop you from going after your goals. Some people, when they think they're trying to protect us, they think that we're going to be hurt if we fail, or we're going to embarrass ourselves, or what, all these things. And this is their projection. So I'm going to give you a quick little example. Is someone in my family was very upset with me for starting my tarot channel, and the biggest thing was, well, what will people think? I don't give a shit. Right? I don't give a shit what people think. At this point, this is my soul's calling. I need to do it. But there's this thing where a lot of people, they stop their goals, they stop their dreams because they thought it didn't fit in with mainstream society. And I think this is a great place where we're here to create a new world. Follow your hopes, follow your goals, follow your dreams. And the people in your world who are trying to stop you from going forward, this is a really important time for it. If you want triumph, we need to use our intuition on what we feel is the best course of action. For some of you, I do feel like, especially if it's family, there is this feeling and sense of duty and loyalty that's keeping you there. But I also feel like it's important for you to know that whatever new love you are setting, or whatever new world you're creating for yourself, this is your future. And you have every right to feel triumphant and to feel whole and to feel beautiful in this world that you've created. Yes, honey. So I'm just going to end off now with a manifestation. So let's go in here now and figure out, ask one parting message moving forward on the most helpful energy to move past any blocks in your success. Please, energy to help us move back beyond any blocks. So you have the new moon in Cancer. Relax. I'm going to take the ones I saw, and I flipped it over so I could see the bottom of the deck. Well, this is the middle of the deck, which is reflect on your priorities, open up to change. The bottom is release control. Someone else needs to do that, I feel like, in your world, though. But my battery's going to die, so I'm not going to have time to read everything, but I think I'm just going to go through with new moon in Cancer. Relax. Cancer season is coming up. I did say I felt like in Cancer season that there would be something here, but this is also matters of our heart. Go wild. Go wild. Let that lion roar. There's take a reality check. Speak your world into being. It is very important how we communicate with each other, how we communicate with ourselves, and how we are talking about what we're doing. Go for it. Because if we are saying, well, I'm doing this, but I don't think it's going to work, we're setting ourselves up for failure. Let's tell other people, I have this really awesome goal I'm working on. This is what I want to do. I think it's going to be wonderful. Set those power. Use your words, right? Use your words as magic. Use those intentions that it's going to be wonderful. I'm not going to set myself up for failure. Other people may want to do that for you. Be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest fan, and say thank you and appreciate those people who truly believe in you and truly follow you, and who truly have your best interest at heart and want to see you happy and thriving in this world, because those, my friends, are the gems, and they're rare. You'll have released your blocks. And these are these things, that there's people's, these energies that are trying to hold you back, or that may not be happy with your success. You know you are loved. Absolutely. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper and let those fears dissolve. Powerful information here. Also, I'm hearing, I wanted to say it before I let you go, but the band Triumph sings a song called Follow Your Heart. Follow your heart, my friends. Use your intuition, because this is some beautiful, fertile ground, and the world is your oyster. That's what I have for you. I love you all. I hope it resonated. Mwah! I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.